Hello everyone. So a lot of people have actually asked me this question about this thingy that you see here. Basically, this spectrometer or whatever you want to call it. This thing, which is actually quite cool. And when I started making videos using ffmpeg, this is actually one of the first thing which I did. And let me show you how I do it, and hopefully it will help you, because not only it looks cool because it is cool, but at the same time, if you're making some podcast or if you're doing some conversations, I think these things might help you. And you can of course change the size of this. In my case, it is just the left channel and right channel, and it is basically a mirror. And you can basically, it's like two different uh, charts or graphs, and they are basically on top of each other for each channel. So the way I do it is basically using of course my ffmpeg script. Let me bring the script here, and then I will explain how I do it. So basically, if I don't show the whole script, because I mean you can find the script on my website, but ravisagar.in, by the way. So I'll show you the command, the ffmpeg command. Now if you look at the command here, in ffmpeg you basically have different inputs. Now in my command I have one. The first input is basically my screen grab. The second input is the mic, this one. The third input is basically the desktop audio, which I can control using a shortcut like this audio. And let me change the sound, or basically reduce the sound. So basically we have three inputs, 0, 1 and 2. Now the first, if you look at the filter complex, so whenever you're trying to do these things, filter complex is of course convenient. It is a bit difficult to use in the beginning, but once you know how to use it, you will never look back. So basically you have to, when you're using filter complex, let us say you want to change something, so you basically have to specify the input, like which input you want to work on. For example, in this case I want to work on my second input, which is 1, and I want to work on the second input, which is audio, not the video part. So basically if I look at the 1A, 1 is basically the first line is basically splitting the audio from my mic into basically you can split it into left and right channel, and right now it is picking up the right channel because and it depends on the mic. So if your mic don't support it, then it won't work, but that is what I mean, this is Samsung mic, it works nicely, and my other Yeti mic also works with this script. And if you look at this, I'm basically picking up the right channel, and then basically I'm using this show frequencies, show FREQS, and then basically I'm specifying the size and the mode, I believe, and the color, along with, I believe, the transparency. And I'm doing the same thing for the other channel, and both of these things are like superimposed on each other using this vertical stack. So that is it. It's very simple. And if you want to learn more about show frequency or anything else, of course, let us do a Google search. So ffmpeg show frequencies, and you can of course look at the documentation or the first link, which is basically much more convenient and simple. So basically it says size. So you can specify the size, which is of course in my case it is 240 by 200. Then we are talking about a few other things, basically a scale, and default is bar. In my case I'm using like, I believe, SQRT, so it is something different. So basically you can take a look at the documentation, just try a couple of different options and choose whatever works for you. But it's not very not very difficult. It is actually extremely simple, and at the same time it is much more satisfying. And not only it looks cool, it is useful, especially if you are interested in the audio part. And for me, I don't massively care about it, but it looks good and I like it. And because I have been using it from day one, I think there is some consistency in my videos, and now it is like a signature thing. And that is it. That is all I wanted to talk about. And try to use ffmpeg, because if you're making videos and if you want to make more videos, the way I use ffmpeg is to, of course, do everything in one go. And I don't want to edit my videos, and I also make short videos, concise videos. But for me, I just want to record myself and upload. That is it. That is what I do, because I don't really have time to do all those editing. And I've mentioned this many times before in on my channel. But if you are wondering how to do this thingy, this chart thingy, you can now try this. All right, that is it. That is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new. Thank you very much. Bye bye.